The stray dog had no name, no home, and no trust left. Thin and scruffy, with matted fur and a permanent limp, it roamed the edge of the sprawling field, always staying out of sight. The field was its refuge, a place where no one could hurt it again, but there was the man he came every evening, just before sunset. The dog first saw him with a sack over his shoulder, muttering to himself as he strolled through the field. Fear pricked its spine. Humans brought pain, always. The dog crouched low, trembling, hidden in the tall grass. Each evening, the man returned. Days turned to weeks, and the dog's gaunt belly gnawed with hunger. One evening, it caught a scent, a meaty, tantalizing aroma. Cautiously, it crept closer. There, at the stump where the man sat every day, was a small plate of food. The man was gone. The dog's instincts screamed trap, but hunger won. It darted to the plate, scarfing down the meal, and bolted back into the shadows. The next evening, the plate was there again. And the next, the dog began to linger, watching the man from a distance. He never approached, never looked directly at the dog. He simply left the food and walked away. Slowly, the dog's fear began to waver. Then, one evening, the man didn't come. The dog waited, hidden in the grass as the sun dipped below the horizon. The next day and the next, the man didn't appear. The dog, now stronger and braver than before, found itself wandering to the edge of the field, sniffing the ground where the man usually sat on the third day. The dog heard a sound, a weak, muffled groan coming from deeper in the field. It froze, ears perked. Tentatively, it followed the noise, weaving through the grass until it found her. The woman lay crumpled on the ground, clutching his side. His face was pale, and his breaths were shallow. The dog's instinct was to flee. The woman's hand moved weakly, brushing the grass. Her eyes opened, meeting the dog's. The dog took a hesitant step forward, then another. It approached slowly, its nose twitching as it sniffed at her hand. The woman's fingers twitched, brushing against the dog's fur. It didn't flinch. Summoning courage, the dog turned and bolted, not away but toward the distant lights of the farmhouse at the far edge of the field. It barked, loud and desperate, its voice carrying over the expanse. Lights flicked on. Doors opened. Help came. If you liked the video, put like and subscribe to the channel, where you will find a lot of interesting things.